الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم سبحانك لا تحكم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم رب زدنا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الشهر الحرام بالشهر الحرام والحرمات قصاص فمن اعتدى عليكم فاعتدوا عليه بمثل ما اعتدى عليكم واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين. صدق الله العظيم. So continuing with the ayats concerning jihad and qital fi sabilillah. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions Ash-Shahr al-Haram, Bish-Shahr al-Haram. A forbidden month for a forbidden month. So basically what is being discussed here is that, as we mentioned earlier, these ayats were revealed after the Truce of Hudaybiyah, and in which there was a concession that the Muslims would go back to Medina, they would come back the following year, and they would perform what we call Umratul Qadha, to complete that Umrah, which they were prevented from in the year of the Truce of Hudaybiyah. Now, on their way proceeding to Makkah, as we mentioned earlier, they thought that perhaps, being that the Mushrikeen were consistently and continually breaking their treaties and breaking their promises and constantly escalating hostilities. So perhaps hostilities will again erupt, and it will be in the precincts of Haram. And so what do we do in that case? So the previous ayats mentioned that don't fight them in the precincts of the Haram unless they fight you. If they fight you, defense, no problem. Similarly, it also was going to take place in a month from what is known as the Ashhur al-Haram, the forbidden months. And this was a nizam, actually. This was a system that was going on even before Islam. And it was a very amazing system that they had, even though they were tribal peoples and there was no central government. But one interesting aspect of the Arabs was that generally, if they gave their word on something, they would generally keep that. So they had this agreement that for the 4 months, which are the Ashhur al-Haram, Dhul-Qa'dah and Dhul-Hijjah and Muharram and Rajab, so in these 4 months, no war. Even, we have a very hot hostilities going on between tribes, but in these months, they would, generally, not always, but generally they would, cease and desist from hostilities in those months. So now, since this Umrah is going to take place in Dhul-Qa'dah, so we now have another problem. Okay, we have permission in Haram if they fight us. We have permission to defend ourselves. But what about the month of Haram? Okay, similarly, the same injunction holds. Ash-Shahr al-Shahr al-Haram. If they attack you in Ash-Shahr al-Haram, you can defend yourselves in the Shahr al-Haram. وَالْحُرُمَاتُ قِصَاص. And there is a qisas, retribution should be equally, and it should be equitable. They attack you, then you can defend yourselves and attack them. وَالْحُرُمَاتُ قِصَاص. فَمَنْ اعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ فَاعْتَدُوا عَلَيْهِ بِمِثْلِ مَا اعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ. So who attacks you and transgresses against you, then attack him and transgress against him to the extent that he did to you. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ. However, again, taqwa is being warned about. Because generally what happens if somebody attacks and somebody retaliates, retaliation is generally in excess of the original attack. This is not permissible. To the extent that they attack us, to that extent we retaliate. Right? Okay, so fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah ma'al muttaqeen, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with the muttaqeen. How is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the muttaqeen? Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu, he says that the ma'iyat, this is mentioned in the Quran in many places, that Allah is with you. How is He with you? He sees us, He hears us, He's totally aware of us. In fact, the the essence of His being with us, that is known to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Right? But He is with us, He sees us, He hears us, He knows everything about affairs, and He will take care of affairs as He sees fit according to His wisdom and according to His justice.